Hello, my friends. Hello, everyone. Let's start our lesson today. Welcome to the lesson. Hello, everyone. Hi, guys. Let's check the connection. Can you hear and see me? If you can hear and see me quite well, can you please put pluses in the chat? I want to see that everyone can hear and see me well. So just give me some signals. Okay, Anna can hear me. Hello. Hi. It is not a joke, so we are having the lesson. Okay, good. I see pluses, that's great. Wonderful. So, hello everyone, hi guys. Welcome to our lesson today. So, my name's Veronica, I'm going to be your teacher today. So, first of all, we will have a lesson, and after the lesson, I will give you all necessary information about the course. So, and after the lesson, you can ask me all questions about the course. Okay, so let's start our lesson. First, I would like to tell you something about myself. Let's get to know each other. My name's Veronica and I'm an English teacher. You know all this. Now, I will give you some pieces of information about myself. But this information has some mistakes. Look at this one. Look at this slide. Here you can see some information about myself. But unfortunately, there are some mistakes. Can you find and correct the mistakes? Not everything is correct in here. Okay, Ivan and Anastasia have already found one mistake. Good. Right, Svetlana? Yes, you're right. Good, Dasha. So you have found even two. That's great. Right, Anna? All right, Victoria, good. Okay, Sophia, that's right. Well, I'm still living, both are okay. Wonderful, right. So, good job, you're very good students. The mistakes are these. We don't say my native town, no, it's not correct. In English, it's hometown. My hometown is Poltava. I was born here and I still live from. Okay, right. So guys, are you here? Is the connection back? Can you hear me again? Hello everyone. So, can you write in the chat where you are from? Where are you from? Write in the chat what city or village. Okay, right. A lot of different cities. California, that's great, he's from California. Uzhhorod, Lviv, Дніпро, Черкаси, Івано-Франківськ, Ukraine, Запоріжжя, Ковель, окей, Запоріжжя, Київ, Вінниця, Тернопіль, Харків, Одеса. Wonderful. Okay, so I'm happy to see you all here in our lesson, my friends. That's great. No, I'm Veronica. I'm no Irina, I'm Veronica. So now, look at next piece of information about myself. Here you can see some things about myself. Can you read this piece of information? Can you correct the mistakes in this part? So there are some mistakes in this part as well. What's wrong? Please find the mistakes in this part. Okay, Anastasia, you're fast. Good, I can see some good things, right? I think there are 3 mistakes on this page. I have found 3. Wonderful. Okay. So here we have a lot of clever students already, right? That's good. Good, Anna. Thank you, Maria. Right, Svetlana. Yes, Victoria, good job. Well, now let's see where the mistakes are. So here I have to say, I'm an English and Spanish teacher. I work in a private language school. I love my job because it gives me the opportunity to meet a lot of interesting people. So these are the mistakes, all right. An English and Spanish teacher because we use a or an before jobs. I'm a student. He's a doctor. She's a teacher. It gives because after he, she, it we use s. I give, he gives, it gives. And of course, many people. One person, many people. That's right, you're doing pretty good. Well, so what about you? Can you tell me something about yourself? How old are you? Which year are you in at school? Which class are you in? Write in the chat some more information about yourselves. How old are you? Well, which year in school are you in? And do you like school in general? Do you love English? Do you like school? Okay, right. 15, 16. 10th grade, 9th grade, 14. 10th grade, okay. Yeah, you can say 10th grade or 10th form, the same, no difference. Well, great, wonderful. Okay, so see, pretty much the same age, right? 14, 15, 16. A big fan of English. Okay, that's great. I'm a big fan of English too. So, I love it. 9th grade, 8th grade, 10th grade. Great job. Well, thank you for your ideas. That's very interesting. Well, yeah, Katya, we can say form or we can say grade. I'm in the 9th form. It's okay. It's absolutely right. Very well, thank you. I'll tell you something else about myself. So I'll tell you about my free time. I don't have a lot of free time, but sometimes when I have free time, I do these things. Read the text and find some mistakes in this part. Well, a lot of different options and ideas, good. So there are 2 or 3 mistakes. Let me see, 2 mistakes. Right, yeah, 2 for sure. In all this text there are 2 mistakes. Okay, right, good. Good. Oh, so many options with free time. Let's see what the correct answers are. Well, in my free time, my friends, everything is right. Everything is okay. We say in. This is the correct preposition. Not at, not on, in my free time. The thing is that we Ukrainians say this, I walk with my dog. But it's not correct. You can walk with your friend, you can walk with your mother, you can walk with your sister, you can walk with other people, but we don't say I walk with my dog. No, it's not nice. We say I take my dog for a walk. This is a very typical mistake for Ukrainian speakers because in Ukrainian we actually say this, я гуляю з собакою, right? But in English, no, we say I take my dog for a walk. Or I walk my dog, but not this phrase. Well, right, in my free time, I take my dog for a walk. I love my dog and I do yoga. I love sport in general. I don't have much time to do a lot of sports, but I like yoga right now. And I'm a big fan of reading. I love it. I always have a book or some books with me to read when I have free time, when I'm on public transport, when I drink coffee, when I have some free minute. And my greatest passion in life is traveling. I love traveling and I have been to many countries. So not was, because was is past simple when we speak about exact time period, for example, last year, 3 years ago. But I speak about my life experience. That is why it's better to say I have been to. Life isn't finished yet, and I still can visit other countries. I have been to a lot of countries around the world. Well, what about you? Can you tell me what your hobbies are? What do you like doing in your free time? What passions do you have, my friends? Okay, Denise has a cat, right? You love your cat then? Dancing, Sveta, is good. That's great. Share with us. Tell me what you love doing. Learning 4 languages, great. Can you speak any other 4 languages? Apart from English? Oh, maybe we have the same dog. Yorkie. Reading, watching films, great. Learning English, playing football. Studying, right, I understand. Now you have a lot of things to study. Play the guitar. Oh, that's so romantic. Yes, right, Sasha. You also have a Yorkie. Good. Maria, you like developing. You mean developing yourself. Self-development. Drawing. Good. German, Polish, Ukrainian, Russian, and English. That's good, Ella. Yulia, you're procrastinating. You're a procrastinator, right? Later, tomorrow. Okay. Play the piano. Wow. Harry Potter books. Oh, Anna, I love Harry Potter books too. Really into dancing, singing. Oh, that's great. Very creative. Wonderful. So, thank you for sharing with us. Great. Well, now let's speak about the topic of today's lesson, my friends. Today, we will be speaking about things in the past. You saw the topic of today's lesson. We will speak about past habits. So, some things that we did in the past many times, but probably don't do right now. Now, we will watch a video about one family. They are looking at some old photos from their past holidays. And they are speaking about how it was, what they did, where they used to go, what they used to like doing when they went on holidays. Now, let's watch this video and then we will answer some questions about the video.
I used to love family holidays. Where was this?
Oh, that's a little place in Devon. We used to go there every year when you were little. We'd stay in a B&B near the beach. One year we stayed on a campsite, but it rained every day, so we didn't do that again.
Oh, look at you, Robert. You used to have curly hair.
And it used to be blonde. What happened? You used to be so cute.
Thank you. You used to be nice.
Wow, look at that sandcastle. We used to love playing outside when we were younger.
Yes, you'd play outside even if it was cold. You didn't used to come in until it was dark. Now you spend much more time in your rooms on your computers.
But we didn't used to have computers when we were younger. What did we used to do in the evenings?
We'd watch films together on TV. Then your father would read to you every evening. Harry Potter was your favourite book.
Oh, I used to be so frightened of Harry Potter. I'd hide under the covers.
Why don't we go on holiday there anymore?
Well, there are big hotels there now, and it's not the same as it used to be. We used to love the little fish and chip restaurants, but now there are fast food restaurants everywhere. It used to be quiet, but now there are discos and clubs. We used to enjoy going on canoes, but now there's windsurfing and jet skis.
It sounds great. Let's go there this summer.
Hello again. In today's lesson, we will look at how you can use the structures used to refer to states and repeated actions in the past that are now finished, and would to refer to repeated actions in the past. They are often used to talk about an earlier period in time when things were different from now. You can use both used to and would to talk about regular past actions that don't happen anymore. Here are some examples. We used to go there every year. You didn't used to come in until it was dark. What did we used to do in the evening? We'd watch films together on TV. Your father would read to you every evening. I'd hide under the covers. You can use used to in affirmative, negative, and question forms, but you usually only use would in the affirmative form. When you want to refer to a single past action, you can't use used to or would. You have to use the simple past. 1 year we stayed on a campsite. You can also use used to, but not would, to talk about past states that no longer exist. I used to love family holidays. You used to have curly hair. You used to be so cute. So, it's important to remember that the structure used to can be useful as an alternative to the past simple when talking about past states or repeated actions. You can use would when talking about repeated actions. Well, that's all for today. Thank you and see you again soon.
Well, basically, that's it. So now, here in this video, you can hear a lot of phrases with used to. You used to have curly hair. You used to be blonde. You used to be so cute. So, the teacher has just explained us that we use used to speak about past habits. In Ukrainian, we usually translate it as раніше. You used to have curly hair. У тебе раніше було кучеряве волосся. You used to be blonde. І ти раніше був блондином з світлим волоссям. You used to be so cute. Ти був такий милий раніше, колись. Right? So, look what we say. Used to plus have or used to plus be. So we use the verb not in the past. Used to has the function of the past. Or some other examples. In negative form, we use didn't used to. Раніше не робив чогось. We didn't used to have computers when we were younger. У нас раніше не було комп'ютерів, коли ми були молодші. What did you used to do in the evenings? Що ти раніше робив вечорами? So, що ми раніше, так? So, we use used to in positive sentences. I used to do this. In negative sentences, I didn't use to do this. Look at this, didn't use to. In questions, did you use to do this? So, used to has all three forms. Positive, negative, and questions. Ти раніше це робив? Next, this sentence. We'd watch films together on TV. Then your father would read to you every evening. Це також значить, ми раніше дивилися фільми, а потім ваш тато раніше постійно вам читав. Але тут замість used to використовується would. Would also means past habit. Також означає раніше це було, а зараз ні. So, let's put it down. When we speak, my friends, about repeated actions in the past, we can use used to. Для часто повторюваних дій в минулому. Не одноразова дія, а часто повторювана. We say used to plus infinitive to talk about things that we did repeatedly in the past. For example, when I was a child, I used to go skiing every winter. Коли я був дитиною в дитинстві, я раніше катався на лижах кожної зими. So, взимку. It means it was repeatedly, a lot of times, every winter. From the age of 12 till I was 16, I used to dance at the weekends. З 12 до 16 років я раніше танцював або танцювала на вихідних. So it happened many times. It happened a lot of times in the past. Used to раніше це робив. Next. If we speak about situations or states that are no longer true. Situation or states. States – стани. Не лише дії, які ми робили, а й ще й стани, які ми переживали, в яких ми перебували. But now they are not true. Now we don't do this. So, for example, as a child I used to be blonde, but now my hair is dark. I used to live with my mom when I was a child. So, я раніше жив з мамою. But now, no, I don't live with my mom anymore. We can also use would to speak about past habits. Would у цьому значенні має ту ж саму роль, що used to. Означає раніше я так робив. But the only thing, we use would to talk about things that we did repeatedly in the past. Would використовується лише з діями, не станами, не емоціями, не почуттями, а лише з діями. Repeated actions – повторювані дії. For example, go to the shopping center every Saturday. Ми раніше ходили у торгівельний центр щосуботи. So we can say I used to go shopping or I would go shopping. My fifth grade teacher would tell me to shut up at the beginning of every class. Вчитель говорив мені закрити рота раніше. Right? So we can say used to tell me or would tell me. Різниця в тому, що used to універсальне, використовується з будь-якими дієсловами, would лише з діями, що були повторювані. Тобто не стани, не почуття. Remember this love, like, remember, understand, want, be. They are all non-actions. They are states. We cannot use would with states, only with actions. For example, look, we don't use would to talk about states, state verbs, дієслова стану. I used to be blonde as a child. Be – це стан, а не дія. Тому не можна сказати I would be blonde as a child. Only I used to be. I used to live with my mom when I was a child. Live – це не часто повторювана дія. Жив. Це як нібито подовжений стан, ситуація. Тому лише used to. Okay, now, let's check what you understood. From the rules, can you say if they are true or false? We can use used to with both actions and states. True or false? Used to is kind of universal. We can use it with all of the things. That's right. True. I agree. Number two, we can use would with actions and sometimes with states. What do you say? With actions, sometimes with states. You're right, good. So you're very attentive. We can use would only with actions. No states, never. Never with states. Only with actions. So it's false. Number three, we can use used to in negative sentences and questions. Is it correct? Okay, right. So, I mean, in positive and in negative and in questions, in all forms. That's right. We can see Okay, guys, can you hear and see me now? No? So, my friends, am I back? Tell me if you can hear and see me again. Just give me some signals. Put a plus in the chat. Say that you are here with me. There were some things with internet connection. Sorry, I'm back. Hi again. So we stopped at number 4, right? We can use would in negative sentences and questions. And you all wrote that it's a false. It's not correct. We usually use would only in positive sentences. Normally in positive sentences. You're well, great. Cool, I'm happy. So, and number 5, the last one. We use used to speak about actions that happened more than once in the past. What about this one? If it's true, is it true or false? What do you think? The last one, number 5. So, well, actually, number 5, my friends, is false. Right, number 5 is false because we use used to speak not about the actions that happened more than once, не просто більше одного разу, but actions which were repeated, happened a lot of times. More than once means 2 times, twice or 3 times, 4 times. But we use used to speak about a lot of repeated actions in the past. Well, now let's practice. Look at the questions and choose the correct answer. 1, 2, 3. When I was a child, I like peanuts. Can we say didn't used to, wouldn't, or both options are correct? You can write only one number, 1, 2, or 3. So, well done. Number 1 is correct. When I was a child, I didn't used to like peanuts. Я раніше не любив. Because like is not an action, it's a state. Дієслово like – це не дія, а це дієслово стану. Тобто це почуття, емоція, right? I like. That is why we use only used to. I didn't used to like. Good. Number 2. Choose the correct option. Well done. So I got your answers. Very good. Actually, here both are possible. Sit on the front porch and read. They are both actions. That is why we can say, in the morning he used to sit, or would sit on the front porch and read. Two answers are correct. Well done. Number 3. Be very attentive with this question. This question goes, which sentence is not correct? There are 3 options. One is not correct at all. Which one is not good? Great, wonderful. Very good. Wonderful. So, not correct answer is number 2. I would have very blonde hair is not good, because have blonde hair is not an action, it's a state. That is why we have to say I used to have very blonde hair. I would go shopping is fine. She would call me after class is absolutely fine. Sentence 2 is not correct. Well, number 4, choose the correct option here. Okay, good, Tanya. You got it right. Well, I see all your answers. Very well. So here we need to think about the verb wear. Actually, the correct answer here is only one. Didn't used to wear glasses when I was at university. Wear – носити окуляри. У даному випадку з минулими звичками розцінюється не як часто повторювана дія, а як стан, бути вдягненим в щось. Це як стан, людина була вдягнена. Тому лише used to. I didn't used to wear glasses when I was at university. Тобто це не повторювана дія, а розцінюється як стан. Well, next, number 5. Right, very well. So, stay home and read comic books. They are all actions. That is why both are possible. We can say, I used to stay home and I would stay home as well. Perfect. Not all people have chosen this one, but if we can say would, we can say used to as well. So, both are possible. Обидва варіанти. Number 6, please. Okay, fine. Good. Do you have enough time to think and choose the correct answer? Here the right answer is number 1. How many friends did you used to have? Did you used to have in the past? Раніше в тебе було. And have is a state, it's not an action. Мати друзів – це не дія, а стан. Тому лише did you used to. And we normally don't use would in questions to talk about past habits. Great, number 7. Again, in number 7, you need to choose one sentence which is not correct. Read the 3 sentences attentively, please. Only one sentence is not correct, right? Good job, my friends, yes. Most of you have the correct answer in here. Almost everyone got it right. Very good. As a child, I would hate. No, hate, it's not an action. That is why we must say, I used to hate having to get up early. States are used only with used to, right? Number 8, we will have 10 sentences altogether, and then we will have a little test. So in number 8, wonderful. So here the only correct option is used to. We used to live in the countryside. Live розцінюється тут як постійний стан. Не часто повторювана дія, а постійний стан. Ми там жили постійно. Тобто це не повторювана дія багато разів. So that is why we used to live in the countryside. The last but one, number 9. Well, good. Wake up, cook. They are both actions, that's right. That is why we say on Sundays my mom used to wake us up and cook pancakes, or would wake us up and cook pancakes. Both are absolutely right. And the final sentence for you. Good job. Wonderful. Some options are great, others are not. Fight. Битися, сваритися. Fight. Is it an action or a state? So, it's an action, of course. That is why we can say both answers. Used to fight all the time or would fight all the time. Both are correct. Fight is an action. Well done, my friends. Now let's check what you have done. Let's have a little test. Now, can you please take a piece of paper and a pen and a pencil, or a pencil, whatever you like. Please take a piece of paper, a pen or a pencil. You will see some questions. On a piece of paper, please write your answers. 1A, 2B, 3C. What do you think the correct answers are? Okay, do you have your pen and pencil, a piece of paper? Is everything ready? Fine. Let's then start. There are 5 questions in this test. I will give you some minutes to think individually. Choose the correct option and write it on a piece of paper. I wish you good luck. Be very attentive, please. One more minute. Very well, if you have finished, let's just wait for 20 more seconds before I give you the correct answers. If you finished earlier, you can write in the chat what you think the correct answers are. You can share with us if you wish. Ready? Good. Ola, this lesson is free. You don't have to pay for this lesson. So I will tell you about all the things about the course after the lesson, right? We will finish. We have 60 or 70 minutes of the lesson now, and then I will give you all necessary information. So, ready? Please finish. And now let's see what the correct answers are. I see some people have already put them down in our chat. Thank you. Okay, let's look at the correct answers. Number 1, when I was younger, we used to live in a big house in the countryside. Used to live. Раніше жили. Live розцінюється не як часто повторювана дія, а як певний стан подовжений. Number 2. On summer mornings, my brother and I used to go fishing or would go fishing while everyone else was asleep. Both are possible. Go fishing is an action. That is why we can say used to and would go fishing. 3. We had breakfast and then we used to go quietly out or would go quietly out of the house to the river. Both are correct. So, go, it's an action. That is why used to go, would go. Number 4, we would spend hours. We used to spend hours. Spend hours, проводити години. It's an action. Це також дія, не стан. That is why both are possible. Number 5. My brother used to know the names of all the different types of fish that were in the river. Він раніше знав назви усіх риб. Знати know – це не дія. Коли я знаю, що я роблю. Нічого, це просто є в моїй голові. So, know – це стан. Тому лише used to know. Okay. Wonderful. How many correct answers do you have? Can you share with us? Who had all 5 correct answers? Yeah, this is an English lesson, my friends. That is why I am speaking English. But, of course, I explained some things in Ukrainian. All correct ones. Hooray! Wonderful. Brilliant. 4 to 5, 3. Well, that's good. Good try. In general, a good try. After this lesson, you will be able to do homework. In homework, you will practice these things again. You will choose the correct answers. With your homework, you will have a little bit more practice. Wonderful. 4 correct answers. 3 correct answers. Well, this is fine. Practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the better. Now, my friends, I have some questions. Can you answer the questions about you? Now you're all 14, 15 or 16. Can you remember yourselves when you were 6? Remember that time when you were 6. 8, 9, 10 years ago. Do you remember yourselves? So, tell me about yourselves. What time did you used to go to bed when you were 6? What time did you used to go to bed? Maybe when you were 6, you went to bed. Okay, if you're 10, think about the time 4 years ago. Think about the time you were 6. What time did you used to go to bed when you were 6? Okay, Anastasia, this is a beautiful sentence, right? I used to go to bed at 9 or 10. Perfect. And what time do you go to bed now? Okay, Svetoslav. Good. Right, Svetlana, we say when I was 6. I was, but you were. That is why we need to change. When I was 6. Wonderful. Good, Igor. Good, Vanya. Right, Dasha. Well done, Anna. Okay, Victoria. Wonderful. Great, Alina. Right, Ivan. All right, Anastasia, a bit later, of course. Okay. Great. Well, next, when you were 6, what did you used to do in your free time? What hobbies did you used to have when you were 6? Maybe something that you used to do in the past, but now you don't do anymore. What did you used to do in your free time? Right. So many people used to go to bed at about 9 or 10 o'clock when they were 6. Now, much later. That's right. Okay, Vanya, you're a big fan of street workouts, right? That's great. Okay. So think about this past time, not now, but past. When you were 6 years old, you used to sing songs, you used to draw a lot. You used to watch, okay, number 2, question 2. You used to do wrestling, and now no? Well, number 3. When you were 6, what did you used to watch on TV? Right, Nastya. Play with friends in the kindergarten. Right. Okay, used to be crazy about Harry Potter. Good. Used to draw a lot, Ariadna. That's fine. So, what about television? What did you used to watch on TV? Okay, Anna, a lot of things. Oh, Tom and Jerry, cartoons. Right, shows on Nickelodeon. Right, yes. Now we say I used to. That's right, we say I used to. Did use, it's a question, right? In the questions, what did you use to watch? In the answers, you say I used to watch a lot of cartoons. I used to like swimming. Very good. That's right. Well, some people don't watch TV. Great. Well, number 4. Did you used to have a mobile phone when you were 6? Do you remember this? Did you used to have a mobile phone when you were 6? Nope, normally no, right? Right, Sveta would say, I didn't use to have a phone, right? Didn't. Є таке правило. Прийшов did, забрав id. Да? Тобто після didn't наступне слово вже без id. Didn't use to have. Didn't have a phone. Okay. Almost no one used to have a phone, right? Of course, when I was 6, I didn't used to have a phone. Wonderful. Okay. So the final question. What food did you used to like when you were younger? When you were 6, when you were a little kid? What food did you used to like? Very good. Thank you to everyone who writes all sentences, not just yes, no, yes, no. Wonderful. I'm very happy to see big sentences, good, correct sentences. Used to like sweets. Yeah, I have a sweet tooth too. Maybe you remember which food you used to hate. Maybe you used to hate some food. You used to like junk food, right, Igor? Okay, Ola. Okay, yes, I would only eat mom's food. Right, so after would, no to, used to, but would without to. Okay, that's great. Used to eat fast food, would eat fast food. Wonderful, that's great. Yeah, so Denise, if it was in the past, you write, I used to like pizza. I used to like, or I used to hate fish. Yes, Nikolai, okay, I see. And you hate fish now, right? I see. Very good. Okay, my friends, thank you for your participation. That's great. So I have learned a lot of things about you today. Wonderful. Thank you for your participation. So now we will stop this part of our lesson and I will give you the information about our course. So, на цьому моменті ми завершимо нашу частину уроку презентаційно. Скажімо, взагалі урок триває в реальному житті довше, 90 хвилин. Зараз у нас презентаційна частина годину триває. На цьому моменті ми завершимо. Я вам розповім, як же відбувається курс. Перш за все, дякую всім, хто взяв активну участь, всім, хто давав відповіді, активно працював на уроці. Просто супер, ви молодці. Якщо вам сподобався урок і ви бажаєте продовжити навчання в такому ж форматі, я вас запрошую приєднатися до нашої групи. Це курс розрахований на учнів 9-11 класів рівня Intermediate B1. Це середній рівень. Приклад ви бачили сьогодні на уроці, як все відбувається. Ми почнемо навчання, наш курс 8 квітня о 17:30. Розклад уроків наступний. У четвер і у суботу. У четвер урок починатиметься о 17:30 і суботу о 12:00. У нас буде невелика група. Група формується, вже є учні в цій групі записані, тому варто трохи поквапитися, якщо ви хочете, тому що кількість місць обмежена, на жаль. Навчання на онлайн-курсі – це, що ми вам пропонуємо. Курс розрахований на 25 онлайн-занять у нашій невеличкій сформованій групі. Кожен урок триває, ще раз повторюся, 90 хвилин. Ми займаємося зазвичай 90 хвилин і робимо невеличку паузу посеред уроку на декілька хвилин. Після уроку ви отримаєте домашні завдання, які ми, звичайно, перевіряємо та оцінюємо. Також серед домашніх завдань будуть творчі завдання, які ми спеціально робимо для того, щоб ви могли записати якісь відео або аудіо, щоб можна було перевірити вимову англійською мовою. Після кожного уроку ви, звісно, отримуєте презентацію, яку можна завантажити на свій комп'ютер, а також відеозаписи усіх уроків. Їх можна переглядати в будь-який час, коли вам зручно, навіть якщо ви не змогли приєднатися до онлайн-трансляції і повинні дивитися її в записі. Це дуже просто і зручно. Також є куратор групи, який контролюватиме відвідування онлайн-занять та виконання домашніх завдань. Вартість цього курсу. Вартість цього курсу, всіх 25 уроків, складає на сьогоднішній день 3600 гривень. Завтра вже вартість підніметься і буде 3900 гривень. Якщо ви хочете зареєструватися, треба перейти на курс, де написано 9-11 класи, рівень Intermediate, і купити повний курс. Натиснути клавішу «Купити повний курс». Тож, я вас запрошую, сподіваюся, що ми побачимося наступного тижня і зможемо далі займатися вивчати англійську разом. Якщо у вас залишились ще якісь запитання, будь ласка, пишіть у чат, щоб, можливо, я або модератор могли вам відповісти на якісь певні додаткові питання. If you have no questions, my friends, so right, I will say goodbye. Wish you to have a very good evening and a nice weekend.